Yeah, hello, welcome to Cat Ninjas. Welcome. So, as usual, we are continuing our journey at night 10 p.m. with some of the impactful and important topics of quantitative aptitude. So, welcome, join me in as we continue to discuss about the importance of multiplier in profit loss discount in today's lecture. Of course, profit loss discount has huge applications and there are multiple concepts which get involved there. But we are looking from the CAT perspective, one of the important concepts that is usage of multipliers in profit and loss. So, of course, most of the level 2 and level 3 kind of questions will make use of the multiplier concept far more than few other concepts, right? That's what we are setting to discover. So, as we do that, quickly join in and give a confirmation that audio and video is good. Yeah. So I could see some of you being joined in here. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. All right. So Anurag has joined in. Hello, Anurag. Srishti has joined in. Kushagra is out here. Right. Perfect. Perfect. Meanwhile, you guys keep the book ready, keep the pen ready, sit with your tools because I don't want any passive onlookers in the lecture. So that doesn't help any of us. So just passing by and trying to just log in, trying to see, that doesn't help. So I want everybody to be active. So whenever you sit for a lecture, you should be able to take some running notes. And when I'm giving some time, I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen and try to reflect from there. Right. So that would save a lot of time. You don't have to do unnecessary repetitive work. A little lack of so pop technically like no so lack of organizing just because we are not organized. What we end up doing is the repetitive work. So repetitive work can be saved if you are well organized in our studies. Okay, so before we start, let me, if there are any new viewers here, let me quickly introduce myself. So I am Belvi Srinivas. I've been working in this industry since 2007. That's about 14 years now. And I worked in various capacities with different institutes, which you can see it from this particular slide. And over that period of 14 years, I did develop expertise to train people, train students, as well as the trainers in the areas of QA, DI, and LR. Yes, so I also have counseled thousands of students. So for various requirements, be it with respect to preparation, be it with respect to college admission, you can reach out to me using this particular Telegram link. And of course, this is not L, this is not I, this is L, right? So this is L. So it looks like a capital I, but it is L. So otherwise, it might bounce back. Yeah, that's briefly about the background. And let me allow me to do some quick announcements before we get started into the preparation. So here, Unacademy offers two kinds of subscription. One of them is a plus, looks more like a doctor's sign. Yeah, the other one is a star, that is iconic. The plus is one kind of subscription, iconic is the other kind of subscription. Yes, plus comes with a lot of structured classes. So structured courses with the study material. In fact, the study material has beautiful notes. So use the notes, and the notes can be used for quick revision as well, and well designed, and some of the important points have been highlighted and animated, all that stuff. And it also gives you the exposure to the weekly test, both sectional as well as full length. Iconic is more to do with the individual guidance, right? So it's more the personal side. In addition to whatever the benefits you get here, in addition to this, you also get the personal attention, be it with respect to your prep planner or be it with respect to mentoring. So a whole lot of this. So be it with respect to your college admission, the queries with respect to your SOPs, all that stuff. Yeah, of course, the subscriptions come with certain nominal prices. So these are the nominal charges for 6 month subscription suitable for CAT 21 students, suitable for CAT 22 or 23 students, the other plans. So these are the subscription charges, and you can get a flat 10% discount on this if through the code BELVI100. You can apply this code, you can avail 10% discount. I would rather encourage you to go for the, if you're for CAT 21, I would rather suggest you go for the iconic, because especially the last 3 months, 4 months, 5 months till you get the admission, say March, call it March, April kind of. March, April 22 is when kind of your journey comes to an end. So till then, you might require a lot of one-to-one discussions might be required, right? You may have to identify one or two mentors, and it might require quite a bit of discussion with respect to your application, validation of your applications, uh, far more things. Maybe already sometimes the strategies at the 11th hour. scores are not improving, you want extra 10 marks. From where do I get, where I'm going wrong? Somebody might have to sit with you, analyze your test papers. Quite a bit of one-to-one mentoring might be required. So I would rather, if I were you, that is how I would think. 6 months is very, very critical. Next 6 months, 3 months, plus another 3 months of GDPI, college selection, all that stuff. Yeah. The prices are set to go up from 16. So you can avail 10 you can set to go up by about 10%. If you're thinking in those lines, so you can make a quick decision. All right. So here we are. So can I quickly can you guys let me know who are all have joined this particular lecture? You can put there, and I warm welcome all of you. So you guys can quickly do that greetings and then we can proceed. Sanket, you are preparing for MHCT. You're facing problem with permutation probability. How to improve that? General counseling, Sanket, we will speak about that later. Maybe at the end of the lecture, I will not take that now. So this is not a general counseling session where you ask anything, I will tell the answer. No, we are here with a specific purpose, with a clear objective, right? So we are doing multiplier study. Sanket, you are interested, you can join this study. So otherwise, if it is a general counseling, you got to wait till the class lecture gets done. All right, that's my polite request. You stay back, then I will be able to answer because I don't want to deviate and digress from what we are here for. We are here with a specific objective. Let's meet that first. Okay. All right. Great, guys. Fine. Great, great. I could see some names, all familiar. Good enough. Let's get started. Let's do a small drill. So, prerequisite, let me tell you, anybody is joining today for this particular lecture, prerequisite is percentage fraction equivalent. Please refer to the yesterday's lecture, that is percentages. Again, I didn't do the full percentages. That's not the idea 3 months before CAT. I'm sure most of you would have some orientation to percentage. I only talked about one important tool in percentage, which is multiplier, right? So while doing that, I just kind of cautioned you guys, hey, okay, it's always important to use the percentage fraction equivalents. It's important because most of the percentages we deal in terms of fractions. They write in percentage, they want the answer back in percentage, but for us, it is not a percentage, it's always a fraction, right? So from that sense. Similarly, we discussed about the multiplier, the basics of multiplier I kind of discussed in the previous lecture. So for about 10 minutes. So you can take a look. If anybody is new here, you can take a look at that. Yeah, so let me come to the application. So what is that one important thing we yesterday discussed? There is an initial value. Multiplier sits towards the initial value and there is a final value. It need not be one single multiplier. It can be many multipliers, right? So it can be multiplier 1, multiplier 2, multiplier 3. There can be any number of multipliers, but all of them need to sit towards the initial value to result in the final value, right? So what is this? All these multipliers put together, we called it. This will become a composite multiplier. That is it. You must mix 2, 3, 4 multipliers. It results in another composite multiplier, nothing other than that. All right. So this is what we did. Now, what we are trying to say here. Now, listen. All right. Profit is calculated upon profit generally. All right. No profit. See again, when we'll use the multiplier. First, let's be clear on that. Once again, let me repeat that part. Multiplier comes in the picture only when there is a percent. All right. Profit when there is a percentage increase or percentage decrease, both put together, I will call it as a percentage change, right? Okay. So that's the story of the multiplier. I'm not going to repeat that story of the multiplier. I'm only going to handle this portion with respect to profit and loss. Three things, three kinds of things you can get. One is the three, all right, profit percentage. Okay, four, if you want to put both of them together. Fair enough. There is a profit percentage, there is a loss percentage. Again, I'm not going to define what is profit, what is loss, what is cost price. Not interested. I'm not interested in speaking those things. I'm assuming that we are matured enough to understand it. Let's not trivialize the subject. Let's not trivialize the things and let's not undermine our own self. So profit percentage, there is a loss percentage, there is a discount percentage, and there is a markup percentage. These are the four terms you see in the exam, right? In any of the exam, be it CAT, ZAT, IIFT, whatever you are trying to write. So you generally see sometimes the word profit percentage, not P percentage, they will write the word profit, of course. Profit percentage, the loss percentage, the discount percentage, and the markup percentage, right? Okay. So profit percentage is calculated upon, right? We all know in general, sometimes they change the dimension. Otherwise, more or less, profit percentage is in general by standard, by the global standards. Profit percentage is calculated upon cost price. Loss percentage is calculated upon cost price. When I write CP, it's a cost price, right? Standard denotation. Yeah. Discount percentage is calculated upon mark price. Markup percentage is calculated upon cost price. Remember, nothing is calculated. Okay, what is mark price? Some people also call it as listed price. Whichever way you learn, either way is fine. You can call it as a mark price. You can call it as a listed price. Whichever way you call it, I'm okay with that, right? Okay. So nothing is calculated on selling price. Therefore, sometimes in questions, the authors say that a profit is calculated on selling price. Therefore, what happens? Suddenly, people who remember the formulas, they kind of get confused. Profit is calculated on selling price. Now, what do I do about it? So once the multiplier or the concept that doesn't really trouble there. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Hey, if the profit is calculated upon cost price, meaning is this cost price multiplier related with profit. M profit means multiplier related with profit is equal to selling price. It results, what is the output? When I put a multiplier related with profit, which means when I add profit to cost price, what do I get? I end up getting the selling price. Common sense, right? So we all know. Okay, similarly, loss is also calculated upon cost price. Loss is calculated upon cost price, which means what? Cost price becomes my initial value. I'm giving this structure. What is this initial value? It is cost price. Okay, what is this final value I'm talking about? Selling price. That's it. This time I have the names. What yesterday I didn't have the names. I simply had initial value, final value. Today we are simply giving names to it. Other than that, nothing. Okay, cost price, then multiplier related with loss, and then we will write the selling price. The results in what? Alright, now if I remove the if I remove the loss from the cost price, where do I end up? I end up at the selling price. Okay, what about the discount? Discount is calculated upon mark price or listed price. I refer it as mark price because I can't keep calling through the lecture mark price or listed price. Let me call it as, this is just like while writing. Sometimes we write he means that he or she. All right, now, so whatever it is. But generally, while speaking, we generally, all right, from the ages, people generally refer to as he. He doesn't mean that we are talking to a male person in the language. Generally, in a reference, when we speak, it just means anyone, right? Similarly, here, I just call it as mark price. So if you used to list price, your teachers have made use to the list price in the high school, call it as a list price itself in your mind. Okay, so now the discount is calculated upon mark price, which implies, hey, there is a mark price. You saw some listed price, and you write multiplier related with discount. Where do you end up with? You again end up on selling price. All right, what do you end? Where do you end up? You end up with the selling price, right? Output more often is the selling price. Coming to the last commodity, markup is calculated on what? Cost price. Therefore, you write cost price. Multiplier related with markup. Multiple, which means you buy a commodity, you change that label, you list what you want to sell. That's what you call it as a markup. If you are a trader, you go to a wholesale market, you buy certain item at certain price, and you come back and change the label. You put it all in. Now that's called as a markup. From markup, if there is a sticky bargain and customer, you will give some discount to please that fellow. That's it, right? Yeah, okay. Cost price multiplier related with the markup results in what? This results, all right. This results in the market price. All right, that's a markup price, MP. Let markup price or listed price. It results in listed price. This is what our multiplier does. This is what the multiplier does. This structure should be clear. That is it. Even to do some of the simpler questions, which I will not be doing here, level 0 kind of questions and all, I will not be doing because that's not the objective of this particular lecture. So those questions, hey, if somebody knows this, it's pretty easy. All right, those questions happen just in your mind, or maybe just one sentence, one line you write, and the second line you got your answer, kind of. Right? Honestly, that is what the background is. Okay, first give me a quick confirmation that is this chart clear, or anybody needs any explanation on this? Where I marked it as a star, the chart is clear, that box is clear. Can I assume that this box in black color is clear? This box is clear. All clear on this box. Before we go to application, all clear on this box. Okay, okay, all right, very good, very good, superb, very nice, very nice. Yeah, so I will do a small drill because it may be worth doing that particular drill just to demonstrate one of them. See, in the basic class, if I'm teaching for cat 22, let's say, I will do a drill on this, drill on this, drill on this, drill on this, so that everything gets into the mind. There is a lot of time, right? There's a lot of time. For us, I will do one drill just to illustrate, man, what is this markup related with profit, just in case somebody joined us today, just to illustrate that. Maybe I will just take about 2-3 minutes and I will do one drill, and then I will get on to the application from there. Okay, so let me do one drill, and then let me come back to the same slide. I will come back to the same page here, and then I will rephrase it. Before I get onto the application, I will make some modifications to this. Now, before I do that modification, so let me just all right now do a small drill and then come back and do that modification. Coming here, let's see this. All right, now this was yesterday's lecture. If you are going through the went through the percentage lecture, this was initial value, right? This was final value. Okay, yeah. Ajay Kumar, you are asking that is this the first lecture on profit and loss? Yes, but I'm discussing only one tool in profit and loss. Right? It's the first lecture, but I'm discussing only multiplier as the tool. If you wonder what is multiplier, please watch my yesterday's video on percentage and then come back and you can watch this video. Right? Yeah, that's how you can. That's how you can do that. Fair enough. Any which ways, I addressed your query. Yeah, it is the first lecture, but there is a rider attached to it. There is a condition attached to it. Okay, coming back to this. Let's say cost price is 96 and there is a profit of this. Again, profit means what? Plus. Yesterday we discussed this 37.5% is 3 by 8. Okay, therefore what is the multiplier related with this? 8 denominator you retain as it is, 8 plus 3 you add, which becomes 11. 11 by 8 becomes the multiplier. What is the structure we discussed? Cost price. Then there is a multiplier which results in selling price. I write that. What is the cost price? 96 given to me. Cost price is 96. Okay, what is the multiplier? Multiplier is 11 by 8 because the profit is 37.5%. Therefore, you cancel this already 8 12 times. 12 into 11, which becomes 132. All right, that is the selling price. The selling price is 132. All right, let's take a look at the second one. Let me do the drill. You don't have to do the drill. You just witness the drill so that it's a structure. This structure is clear in our mind. Okay, say what is the cost price? Don't know. X. All right, cost price is X. 8.33% profit. What is 8.33% profit? 1 divided by 12. Profit means plus. In your mind, the profit means plus sign. Multiplier I'm writing. Don't change the denominator. Add this because it says plus 12 plus 1, which becomes 13 in your mind. Put that multiplier here. X times of 13 by 12 is also equal to selling price, which is given to me as 91. Therefore, 13 one time, 13 seven time. Required answer X is equal to 12 into 7. Right, which is nothing but 84. It was 84, then after a profit of 8.33%, the selling price has become 91. Okay, let me do the fourth one. Let me do the fourth one. Let me do the fourth one. And then now let's come back to the third one. Let's do the fourth one. Hey, there is a loss. There is a loss of 7.69%. What is 7.69%? It is loss means minus 1 divided by what? 13. 1 by 13 is 7.69%. Roughly people take it as 7.7% as well. Good enough, right? So therefore you write this as 12 divided by 13. That is the multiplier. What is the value here? X. And then you are writing this as 12 by 13, which results in 72. All right, 12 6 times. Therefore the required answer X is equal to 13 into 6, right? So which is nothing but 70. Right, all right. So middle one, let us write the multiplier. Deliberately, let us write the multiplier. Cost price is given, selling price is given. So when you write listen to this very carefully, cost price, there is a multiplier because this is what I'm going to use and then modify the structure of the previous slide. This is what you need to understand. Cost price, multiplier related with what? Profit. I'm writing multiplier related with profit. You may wonder, how do you know there is a profit? Look at the numbers. 100 went on, 105 is the cost price, 135 is the selling price. Therefore, there is a profit, no doubt about it. Cost price, multiplier related with profit, results in selling price. What do I know? Cost price, I know 105. Multiplier related with profit, I write. So what do you write on the other side? So other side, what you are writing? Okay, let me do the structuring here itself. That is good for me. That's good for me. That's good for me. Can I say that multiplier related with profit is equal to selling price divided by cost price? Can I say that multiplier related with profit? From here, I can also write multiplier related with profit is equal to selling price divided by cost price. Fair enough. Therefore, multiplier related with profit is 135 divided by 105. Multiplier, there is nothing but this. Okay, so when you conclude this, this becomes 7 divided by 9. That is the multiplier. Therefore, profit percentage, or it's a fraction related with profit. What is the fraction related with profit? You say that plus 2 by 7. So 7 as it is, copy it, and then 7 to 9, there is a 2 increase, therefore plus 2 by 7. So percentage profit therefore is nothing but 28.57%. Now listen to me, very carefully listen to me. This structure is important. This structure is important because your level 1 applications, or some people call it as level 2, also some of the questions that we do, sure, whether it is level 1 or whether it is level 2. So whatever we do out there, so belongs to this particular structure. Multiplier related with profit is nothing but selling price divided by cost price. That's a multiplier related with profit. But again, we also learned, all right, now no need to go back to the second slide. Listen to this here itself. All right, now listen to this here itself. Now, multiplier related with profit, let's say it is a composite multiplier. If this is a composite multiplier, this is also equal to multiplier related with first any one, or multiplier related with the first transaction or the first parameter into multiplier related with the second parameter into multiplier related with third parameter. Hey, what was one of the parameters? Selling price by cost price was one parameter. That's it. That was one parameter. But profit can be a composition of many things. All right, that is what the true life is. It is not just about selling price and cost price. In between, some bargainers will come. They will ask for more items, less items. All that stuff is going to come out there, right? So therefore, multiplier related with profit is made up of the selling price by cost price, or it can be multiplier related with multiplier related with the cost. It can be multiplier related with the weights. If it is a trader, it can be multiplier related with the weights. It can be multiplier related with the discount. All of this put together finally arrive at the mark price. Okay, what is happening there? Nazia Ansari, you are trying to say 132, 84, 1 by 13. May I know what are these numbers? May I know what are all this? You are trying to answer some of these questions. Okay, all that is done. You don't worry about it. Listen first, because I'm only setting the platform. This is not what I want to say. This is a platform I'm setting. This is important. I will be showing the applications built on this. Okay, let's see, because this looks pretty vague at this point in time. Multiplier related with profit is multiplier related with the first parameter, second parameter, third parameter. Looks little vague, but let me put to the conclusion properly. Let's take a numerical example. With that, we will be able to understand this much better. But somewhere, hold this structure in your mind. Hold this structure in your mind. Multiplier related with profit will be on one hand. Which side to write doesn't matter. That will be on one hand, one side of the equation, and all the rest of the parameters will come on the other side, right? Let's keep these two structures in your mind. Okay, now pull out your pens, pull out your books, whatever the running notes required, or whatever I asked you to do certain things, keep doing this. Let us watch this question and let's see how do I apply the multiplier on this level 0 or level 1 question, whatever you can call this. Let's read this. A dishonest trader claims to sell his goods at a nominal profit of 20%. He tells them that, look, man, this is my cost price. I've quoted this. This is where I'm selling this. Fair enough. But uses a false weight of 900 grams for 1 kg. He's using a false weight of 900 grams for 1 kg. Meaning, let me explain this underlying portion. So saying that, okay, so what he's selling, let's say that sugar. Let's say that he's selling sugar. He puts 900 grams of sugar. He puts 900 grams of sugar. Now this machine reads. Now what is this machine trying to read? There is a reading for this machine. He has put that on this weighing scale. The machine says that, hey, this is 1000 grams. But how much did he put? He put only 900 grams. But the machine is saying that 1000 grams, right? Now this is what the actual weight. This is what the actual weight, and this is what is the indicated weight. That's also cheating. How did he do that? Calibrate the machine. There is machines can be calibrated, wirings, etc., etc. You calibrate that particular machine. Naturally, when you calibrate it, this is what is going to happen. Okay, fair enough. Let's now come to this. So let's understand this question. Multiplier related with final profit. Listen, what is this kind of profit I'm calling about? Let me call it as FP. Final profit. Multiplier related with the final profit is multiplier related with the weight and the multiplier related with the pricing. Listen carefully. Multiplier related with the weight and the multiplier related with the pricing. Fair enough. So what is he talking from the pricing perspective? Let me do it like a small chat. Let's now see if I'm explaining to a very basic class. How do I do that? If the cost price is 100 rupees, he's saying that the mark price or the selling price I'm wishing, now I'm marking the mark price basically is nothing but 120 rupees. That is 20%. By doing, this is the first transaction. This is one of the multiplier. By writing 100 as 120, I am creating a profit proposition. Fair enough. Therefore, that is what number you write here. 120 divided by 100. Write the multiplier which is greater than 1. Write the multiplier greater than 1 if that entity is creating a profit proposition for you. What is that? By telling them that, hey, look, man, even I have to survive, my family has to survive. So therefore, I want 20% profit, which means what? If he has brought the goods for 100 rupees, he is trying to mark it at 120 rupees. Write that multiplier here. Fair enough, we did this. But he uses a false weight. Alright, he puts 900 grams and he claims he's actually giving you 1000 grams. Right? He claims he's giving you 1000 grams. Meaning what? Alright, meaning is this. So 900 grams is what he's putting, and he's claiming that it is 1000 grams, and then he's charging for these 1000 grams. By doing this, is he creating a profit proposition or a loss proposition? Of course, he's creating a profit proposition because of the second transaction. Transaction 2, this is transaction 1. He's creating a profit proposition because of second transaction. If he's creating a profit proposition, write the larger number in the numerator, write the larger number in the numerator, write the smaller number in the denominator. Simply write the smaller number in the denominator. To transaction 1, it is succession. One is happening with respect to weight. The other one we are talking with respect to pricing. Both of them together will determine my profit. It is not one at a time. Both of them together, compounding. This is called as compounding, which is happening. Fair enough. Let's simplify this. Very simple. This is 10 divided by 9. This is 5 divided by, this is okay, 12 divided by 10. Whichever way that you understand this, right? So therefore, technically you are saying that 12 divided by 9, which is also nothing but 4 divided by 3. This is the multiplier related with the final profit. Therefore, fraction related with the final profit is nothing but plus 1 by 3. Therefore, there is an entire, in the whole thing, he has a profit of 33.33%. That is what he is doing. My point is what? Hey, you don't do all this story here. You look at this particular question and you understand this, you kind of understand this, you don't write this, you understand this, but you only write this, you only write this particular line. That is it. Anybody after reading this question are supposed to write only this information and then simplify this and write the answer. Okay, kind of clear what I'm trying to do? Is this kind of clear? We will not start by saying that, hey, let him buy 100 grams for 100 rupees. No such drama. We should not do such drama. That is for small kids. Small kids, we will explain like this. For the small kids, we will tell buy 100 grams. Let us say that the trader brought 100 grams for 100 rupees, all that stuff. No 100 grams, no 100 rupees, no such thing is required. You just have to understand those percentages properly and put that to perspective. All right, put that to perspective. Okay. Multiplier related with weight. Keval, listen. All right, this is the second transaction. All right, multiplier related with weight. What is happening with the multiplier related with weight? You got to understand that sentence. Use as a false weight. Use as a false weight. What is that false thing? All right, for every 900 grams is 1 kg, but uses a false weight of 900 grams for 1 kg. Preposition. Uses 900 grams for 1 kg. In the sense, he puts 900 grams, the machine reads 1 kg. Alright, machine reads 1 particular kg there. For 900 grams, it reads 1 kg. So then he's charging for 1 kg. You don't know as a customer, you pay for 1 kg. That's it. Assume that you are the customer. Alright, you are the customer who went to this particular trader. He put some sugar on that. Machine read 1000 grams. You end up paying for 1000 grams. Alright, now the billing comes for 1000 grams. That is 1 kg. You pay that. But there is a calibration in the machine which says that, all right, no, big calibration means what? You put 900 grams, that fellow starts showing 1000 grams. Happens, a lot of meters are tampered like this, all right, be it in fuel stations sometimes. So be it, all right, no, be it in some of the weighing scales, in some, already in some shops, etc. Wrong calibration could be there. Therefore, there are inspectors who will come and keep checking them. Why government has appointed inspectors? Because there is a mistakes which happen there, right? They won't calibrate for years. Therefore, the machines keep reading up and down, and they are deliberately sometimes they calibrate less. That's a reason. Now, I'll give a simple example. Take 1 liter water bottle. 1 liter Bisleri or whatever. I'm not specific about any brand. Just to give an instance to this, take 1 liter Bisleri bottle. 1 liter bottle. Technically, if you buy 1 liter Bisleri bottle, as far as I remember, water will be to the tip. There already, if you put that Bisleri bottle upside down, there won't be a water bubble. As far as I understand, I have not seen it off late. Yeah, it should be true, Bisleri bottle, because I'm not talking the examples of Kinley, etc., because there is some gap. If you take a Bisleri water bottle of 1 liter, let's assume, you may say that half liter I will take whatever you want, right? So take something, put it upside down. You don't see a water bubble. Now take that water bottle to the fuel station. Right, in your nearest fuel station, you take it. I mean, not nearest, take something. If you suspect any fuel station, you take there. You ask that fellow, ask him to fill 1 liter. That fellow will not fill. He's afraid. Why? Because if he puts 1 liter, there will be enough gap in that. All right, there will be some gap. Maybe 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml gap will be there, which means on every liter they're actually saving 15 ml. But 15 ml on every liter at the end of the day is a huge money, right? So what is happening there? The machines are wrongly calibrated to the extent of 10 ml. Nobody notices 10 ml, but 10 ml on thousands of liters makes a lot of sense. Okay, Keval, did you understand this? 900 grams is read as 1 kg. Did this story help you to understand something? I hope you understood. You understood? So 900 grams is 1000. So which means you put 900 grams and you charge 1000 grams. That creates what? A profit proposition for the trader. That creates a profit proposition. If it is creating, all right, if it is creating a profit proposition, yeah, Mohit, you can try. You can try. You can try this. You can try this. Yeah, sure, you can try. I never tried. If you ask me, did you try? I never tried. I just heard from some of my friends. That's it. Some of my friends, I heard this. So this is what happens. That's what they said. If you suspect, you can do that. Yeah, you can try. First of all, they deny to fill 1 liter. Okay, any which ways. Yeah. Hmm. It adds to the initial profit percentage. It doesn't add is linear. This is compounding cable. This is compounding effect. It is not a linear effect because this is done in succession. When you say add, you are talking a linear scale. I am not talking a linear scale. I am talking a composite scale. I'm talking about a compounding scale here because anything that is done in succession is non-linear. Anything that is done in succession is non-linear. Basic mathematics. Did it help? This statement helped you? Right? That is why you multiply because it's compounding. If it is linear, you will add. If it is linear, you will add. Right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Let's go in here. Next question. Let's try this next question. Next question. Guys, first you tell me that this question has set some plot form. Are you able, did you understand something? Has it set some plot form? Yeah, yeah. Then it is fine. Then it is fine. If you didn't mean literal sense, how do I know, Keval, you meant literal sense or not literal sense? Yeah, whatever you are trying to say, that's right. That's fine. Okay. That is right, Rishabh. That is right. That's right. Your understanding is right. If that proposition is creating a loss, write the multiplier less than 1. If a particular scenario, all right, now there may be multiple scenarios. If a scenario is creating a profit, write a fraction greater than 1. Fair enough. Now let me come to the next one. Let me come to the next one. All right, a dishonest trader claims to sell some of the about to expire. All right, about to expire goods. Therefore, he said that okay, I will give a discount, which means I'll make a loss of 12.5%. That's what he's trying to say. About to expire goods, which means on the shelf there is some tea. Let's assume there is some tea packet, and then it is about to expire maybe in about week's time or a month's time. It's about to expire in about a month's time. Let's assume. Then he's trying to say that hey, since it's about to expire in a month's time, I'll give a discount of 12.5%, which means whatever is the listed price, I will sell it at a loss because I don't want it to remain on the shelf. After 1 week, nobody would buy that product. Okay, no, therefore that is one. So when you look at 12.5%, remember, write the multiplier directly. That's it. So you may say that, sir, all right, now, so let me go back to the first question. Let me go back to the first question. Profit of 20%, right? The multiplier. You don't need a story of cost price is 100, selling price is 120. Since that was the very first question, I kind of told you that. I kind of told you that. Otherwise, what is that you should write? Profit is 20% means multiplier is 6 by 5. Fraction is plus 1 by 5. Multiplier is 6 by 5. That is what you could have written out here. But that is what you could have written out here. 6 by 5 is what you would have written. Hey, why 6 by 5? Because profit means higher number in the numerator, smaller in the denominator. These are the figures in the fraction. Write it as 6 by 5. Don't try to write it as 5 by 6. All right. Then coming to the cost proposition, 900 grams he's claiming 1000 grams. Directly write this as okay, 1000 in the numerator, 900 in the denominator. That is what we do because number was good, 20 was a good number. Therefore, I started by saying 100 becomes 120. What if the number is not good? It doesn't make sense to write like that at all. It doesn't make any sense to write it. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this similar one. Let's try this. 12.5% loss. What does it mean? Minus 1 by 8. Therefore, multiplier becomes 7 by 8. Okay. So dishonest trader claims to sell his goods, about to expire goods at 12.5% loss. So multiplier related with the final profit is the function of multiplier related with the weights and the multiplier related with the pricing. Okay, what is the multiplier related with the pricing? 7 by 8. Because he's creating a loss. He's saying that on this, I will create a loss. On pricing front, I will create a loss. But when it comes to the weight front, he calibrated his machine in such a way that for every 700 grams, the machine reads 1000 grams. All right. So he is creating a profit proposition because of this. He is creating a profit proposition because of this. So you simplify this. All right. This would become 5 divided by 4. Multiplier related with final profit becomes 5 divided by 4. And hence, all right, now there is a profit. All right, what is the fraction related with final profit? Plus 1 by 4, which implies that it is nothing but 25%. Very, very simple question. For me, it is level 0 question. Some people will term it as level 1. Some people would term it as level 2. Doesn't matter. For me, it's a very, very basic application of a multiplier. Whoever understands the multiplier, it's just a cakewalk. All right. Yeah, I guess, all right, by now you guys would have understood this, what is happening here. You might have understood this. You try this and give me the answer quickly before we go to the next level. Answer this. Answer this. We still have to reach the next level. You have to quickly scale up. I'm setting up the platform. Quick. Yeah, answer. Everybody answer. Mark the answer here. Let me know the answer in the chat. Good. All right. 5.55% is nothing but 1 by 18. Right? 5.55% is nothing but 1 by 18. Therefore, profit is 1 by 18, which implies multiplier is 19 by 18. Multiplier related with final profit is made of two components, multiplier related with pricing and the multiplier related with the weights. Right? Yeah, multiplier related with pricing is 19 by 18. Multiplier related with the weight is 1000 grams divided by 950 grams. Right? So therefore, this is also, if you simplify this, you end up getting this, you end up getting this as 20 divided by 18. Rest all gets cancelled there. 20 by 18 is what you left. So that is nothing but 2 divided by 18 or 1 divided by, okay, this is fraction. Therefore, fraction related with final profit would become 1 divided by 9. What is 1 divided by 9? 11.11%. Simple. All right. We all know that this is the multiplier. Multiplier is 10 divided by 9. Therefore, the fraction is 1 divided by 9. Percentage is 11.11%. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah. Cat question. Let's now try this. Okay. A minute for you. A beautiful cat question. Beautiful cat question. Go ahead. Now I want you to crack this. Whole of this story was to solve this cat. Solve this. Those who understood so far, you should be able to solve this. Good, good, good. Some answers have come. Very good, very good, very good. Right, right, right. Okay, now what is happening here? Multiplier related with the final profit. Very good, guys. Multiplier related with the final profit. Yeah, this can be changed to 37.5%. That's a correct answer. See the right answer. That's right. Multiplier related with the final profit is made up of multiplier related with buying, multiplier related while selling, I mean weight, multiplier related with weight 1, first weight, then you have multiplier related with second weight, then you have multiplier related with pricing, then you have a multiplier related with discount. Four transactions are happening here. Okay, what is the multiplier related with buying? He using a scale of 120 centimeters while buying, which means, or he says to the trader, he says to the buyer that hey, it is about 100 centimeter scale, but when you actually measure it, it is 120 centimeter scale. He is creating a profit proposition. While selling, he uses another scale which actually measures 80 centimeters, but he tells them that hey, it is actually 100 centimeter. That is the second one. He professes to sell the goods at the same price, which means multiplier related to the pricing is 100 out of 100, 1 out of 1. No change in the pricing means what? 1 by 1. I mean, if you literally go by that, you can ignore while writing. That's not a problem. So, but that is what you would have written there. Multiplier related with the discount, he offers 8.33% discount, which is nothing but minus 1 by 12, which technically becomes 11 by 12. Discount means whatever the profit you are creating so far will marginally come down. All right, that margin will come down. Therefore, you write this as 11 divided by 12. 11 divided by 12. We can simplify this. All right, we can simply simplify this. Most of them will get cancelled out here. This 0 also cuts off. This 12 cuts off. Therefore, technically, you are left with only 11 by 8. Multiplier related with final profit is this. Therefore, factor related with the final profit is 3 divided by 8, which technically becomes 37.5%. Follow the narrative. Simply follow the narrative and you will be able to get this answer. Yes, that's right, Rishabh. That's right. Very simple question. That's right. What you said is very right? Yeah. So once you understand that, okay, how to do them, all right, it's pretty simple. Okay, these are 30-second quizzes. I'm just incorporating some quizzes just to understand. Could you quickly crack this 30-second quiz? 30-second quiz. It's a quiz, nothing to do with multiplier. I'm just simply bringing it up in. I'm simply bringing in just to understand. Yeah, quick quiz, fast. You have to type in the number. Okay, we generally follow the ratio approach, right? Correct. We follow the ratio approach. Fair enough. We follow the ratio. Okay, yeah, anyway, I'm not talking about ratio approach today. I'm just talking to you that, okay, profit on sale of 50 articles, which means selling price, profit on sale of 50 articles, profit on sale of 50 articles is equal to selling price of 20 articles, right? That is selling price of 25 articles. Profit after selling 50 articles is equal to selling price of 25 articles. That's it. If I just read this sentence, that's all I will write. If I want to represent this thought, this whole stuff, the profit on sale of 50 articles is equal to selling price of 25 articles. Results like this in my mind. Therefore, profit divided by selling price. Profit divided by selling price is 25 divided by 50, which is nothing but 1 divided by 2. So three components. If there is a profit, if there is a selling price, there is also a cost price. If there is a selling price, there is a cost price. Okay. What is the profit? 1 rupee. What is the selling price? 2 rupees. Here, profit is 1 rupee, selling price is 2 rupee. Then what should be the cost price? Cost price plus profit is equal to selling price. 2 is already here, 1 is here. Therefore, what should be this particular number? 1. So therefore, you simply say that we call it profit percentage. Profit percentage is profit divided by cost price. What is profit? 1 rupee. What is cost price? Another 1 rupee, which is nothing but 100%. Very good. All right, most of you got that right. Perfect. Nothing but what? Just translate this sentence into this, and immediately you see the figures there, and you will be able to do that. Very good. Wonderful. Well done. Well done. Answer this question quickly. Another 30-second question. Okay, 1 minute, let's say. 1 minute question. Answer this. 1 minute question. Fastest fingers. Quick. I want a number answer. Yeah. Amount. You have to tell me the amount. No answer. It's been 1 minute. 1 minute is a good time to do this question. Okay, I will extend another minute. I will extend another minute. Those who are saying 9% is wrong. Those who are saying 9% is wrong, give me some other answer. It's saying amount. Why you are talking percentage? Please understand the question carefully. Question is asking something, you are saying something. Amount means in rupees. Tell me the rupees. You got to give me some rupees there. What happened, guys? I thought these are some of the simple questions. We are doing multipliers, and these are some of the simple questions I felt. Any which ways. Let me do this. So what is that I want? Cost price of two articles minus selling price of two articles, or selling price of two articles precisely. All I want to understand is selling price of two articles minus cost price of two articles is going to tell me whether there is a profit amount. Difference is going to tell me profit or loss amount. If it is a negative value, then there is a loss. If it is a positive value, there is going to be profit. Fair enough. So we kind of know something there. If the sold, or let Tom sold two watches for 920, selling price is given. Selling price of two watches is given, right? First watch he sold at 910. Second watch also he sold at 910. One watch he sold at a loss of 30%, which means cost price of both the watches are different. And then other watch he sold at 30%. I think most of you would know this. Already, if two articles, selling price of two articles are same, you would know this proposition. If selling price of article 1, selling price of article 1, A1, let me write. If the selling price of article 1 is equal to selling price of article 2, and if one of the article was sold at X% profit and the other article is sold at same X, not X1, X2, X% loss, the net transaction always results in a loss. Net transaction always results in a loss. The loss percentage, of course, all of you know this, loss percentage is nothing but X square divided by 100%. X square divided by 100% is a loss. Those who knew this, you would have looked at this particular number 30, you would have applied this 30 square divided by 100% is the loss, which is nothing but 9% loss. That you will understand. Percentage you will understand. There is a 9% loss, you will understand. Fair enough. 9% loss is on what? On the cost price. Now combine both the articles together. I can use the selling price of both the articles. Therefore, I can directly get the cost price of two articles. All right. So I will cost price of both articles put together. I will write it as CP. Selling price of both article put it as, I will write it as FP. SP, total CP, total SP becomes the total profit or total loss. Let me put it like that. Okay. So I will be writing like this. Loss should be calculated towards what? Loss is calculated upon the cost price. Let me write that therefore cost price. There is a 9% loss. What is the multiplier for 9% loss? 9% loss means minus 9 divided by 100. Therefore, what is the multiplier? 91 divided by 100. Fair enough. Cost price multiplier 91 divided by 100 should become what? Selling price. Okay. What is the selling price? Selling price is 2 times of 910. Why? Because I combined both the articles. I'm calling it as one entity now. I'm simply calling it as one entity now, which becomes 2 times of 910. 91 1 times, 91 10 times, right? 91 10 times. Therefore, cost price of both the articles put together is nothing but 2000 rupees. Cost price of two articles is 2000 rupees. Hey, what is selling price of two articles? 2 times of 910 rupees, right? Okay. So therefore, that is nothing but 1820 rupees. Okay, what is the cost price of both articles? You just found out, which is nothing but 2000 rupees. Okay, therefore, is there a profit or loss? Cost price is higher. Naturally, there is a loss. No doubt. We already know that loss percentage is what we calculated. So therefore, I'm writing the loss is nothing but 180 rupees. That is the loss. Simple question. Very, very simple question, because I expect that you would know this. All right, number one. All right, once we know the profit loss, etc., we would know this. Once we would know this, arriving at this 9% is not a problem, never a problem. You arrive at this 9%. Today, we already discussed about this cost price, and the multiplier gives me the selling price. So, therefore, you want to get the multiplier for this. 9% loss, the multiplier is 91 divided by 100. Apply it out here, and you will get the cost price. Then you have this proposition in your mind. Simple. So this is how the questions can be solved, right? That is the beauty of the multiplier. Once you know multiplier, you already know that multiplier should always sit on the cost price unless otherwise stated in the question. This is what you kind of do there. Simple one. Hey, did you all get this? Yes or no? Because some of you, I think, in between struggled. You took almost more than 2 minutes. Clear there? Yeah, whichever way it is. Clear. Concept is clear. It is back to the same basics, just that you kind of put it in a different sense. That's it. Back to the same basics. That will not change. Basic won't change. This multiplier structure would never change. But it's up to us as to how we need to put that into perspective. Right? It is up to us how we want to do this. All right, quickly. Okay, now I will open up to the second thought. This is one thought on the multiplier. I will come to the second thought. Before I come to the second thought here, I'll come to the second thought in a while. Right? Second thought. Today we discussed about the DILR, some of the tips. Probably, now it might help you guys as well. So just put that as DILR, some tips. So if you are struggling with the DILR, you can quickly take a look at that particular video. It's a very short video. So towards the end, I have shared, in between through the video, I shared few things out there. Yeah, tomorrow morning 10:30 I will be talking a little bit about the quant, because some people keep asking me that should I leave some topics, then which are those kind of topics, how we can judiciously leave but still we can get about 95 percentile and above in QA for sure, maybe sometimes 98 99 percentile as well by leaving certain topics. But how we do it with wisdom in a meaningful way is what I will speak tomorrow morning at 10:30. You can be right out there the time. All right, fair enough. Let's now come to the second portion of the story. Let's now come to the second portion of the story. Okay, what is the answer here? So because the first portion should have helped you to get the answer, can you tell me the answer here? It's a very popular question, very basic popular question. Oh, these kind of questions you would have done plenty. Rishabh is saying that the video is lagging. Is it lagging for others? Is it lagging for others? Rishabh is saying video is lagging. Is it lagging for others? Quickly confirm. Is it at my end or your end? Mhm. Is it lagging now? Is it lagging now? Now is it fine? Not lagging right now. Okay, when it lags, just let me know. I will just very rectify a few things out there. You let me know, then I will rectify it. Fair enough. All right, let's take a look at this question. Let's take a look. A shopkeeper makes 28.57 profit. This is final profit. But this is the final profit. He makes profit, makes. He's not intending to make. He makes this profit. A shopkeeper makes this profit in spite of offering this particular discount, which means he brought some commodity at the cost price. He marked it at a mark price. Then he is giving a discount on it. Then he is giving a discount on it. And then he is making a profit. And then he is making a profit. And what is the discount percentage? This has been set 14.28%. What is the final profit he is making? He is making this. Therefore, there is some relation. He brought something there and he marked something there, and this is what this man is making. So what is that you write therefore? You say that, hey, there is a multiplier related with the markup. Let me write it as let markup, multiplier related with the markup. There is a multiplier related with the discount. then already there is a multiplier related with the final profit. See, you need to understand which side of the story is given to us. That has to be clear. Okay. Multiplier related with the final profit is 28.57%, which is nothing but 9 divided by 7. Because what is 28.57%? This is plus 2 by 7. Multiplier would become 9 by 7. It's a final profit number. Okay. That's a final profit number. Okay. Multiplier related with markup means what? Mark price divided by cost price. This is the meaning. If you want to understand what is multiplier related by markup, whenever you're writing a multiplier, there is a meaning to that figure. Numerator signifies something. Denominator is a symbolic of something. We are not simply writing a fraction. When you write something there, it has a meaning. You know numerator stands for what and the denominator stands for what. You are kind of clear there. Okay. Multiplier related with markup means you have the mark price on the top and you have the cost price at the bottom. Fair enough. You did that and then you are giving a discount of what? 14.28%. What do you mean by 14.28%? A discount of minus 1 by 7. So nothing but 6 by 7. Multiplier is 6 by 7. You put that into perspective. 6 by 7, which becomes my result. Fair enough. 7 and 7 cancel. Therefore, multi mark price divided by cost price, called as multiplier related with the markup, is nothing but 9 divided by 6, which is 3 divided by 2. Therefore, hey, what is the fraction related with the markup? Fraction related with the markup is plus 1 by 2, nothing but 50%. Nothing but 50%. Is it making sense? Clear here? Clear? It's not lagging for me. Devendra, you are saying that it is lagging. Clear there? 50% is clear. Quickly confirm if it is lagging. I don't think it is lagging now. Don't think it is lagging. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Only for Devender it is lagging or for others also it's lagging. Can you guys confirm? No lag. Devender, just check connection because Sarthak is saying that there is no lag. Yeah, yeah, just because it lagged sometimes don't keep confusing me saying lag and that, right? Okay. So if it is sometimes there may be some issue at your end as well. Yeah, if it is at my end, I will definitely resolve. Yeah. Fair enough. Let's come to this question. Let's do this question. Cat one. Cat one. Yeah. Let's try this. That's right, Akash. You are right. It does happen at times. Yeah. Hmm. Try this, guys. Very simple, beautiful numbers cat had given. Answer this. Answer this. Take a minute. Quickly answer this. Give me confidence going that yes, we're able to do this quickly. All level one questions. Some people glorify this and call it as level two. Also doesn't matter. It depends on the learning curve, learning how much we learned, what approaches we are following. Based on the approaches, level two becomes level one becomes level zero. Sometimes level one becomes level three also. Apples, apples. All are apples only. Change it to apples. Actual question was mangoes, I changed to apples. In that one, I could not change, right? That's the point, Sarthak. I just changed the items sometimes. Hmm. All right, let us do this just to save some time. Let's do this together. A trader buys apples from a wholesaler at this per dozen. Therefore, I can calculate dozen is 12 items. Okay. He finds 20% of the apples he bought are rotten. They're spoiled. At what price should he sell each of the remaining apples, each item, one apple price, in order to make a profit of 20%? All right. So what is happening here? All right. Now one multiplier related with all right. Now so cost is given. Cost is given. So I will say multiplier related with the markup. That is what I need to find out. Multiplier related with the markup is what I need to find out. Then I have the multiplier related with the quantity because some problem happened with the quantity. 20% of the mangoes he brought got rotten. So thereby still he wants to make a profit of 20%. Multiplier related with the final profit. All right. So rotten, I know the number of mangoes decreased by 20%. Therefore this has become 4 by 5. Multiplier related with the markup is nothing but mark price divided by cost price. If you want to understand, that is what it is, right? Yeah, that is the markup in our mind. So then you have multiplier related with the final profit, that is 20% again, which is nothing but 6 divided by 5. So you are cancelling them. Therefore multiplier related by markup by cost price, mark price by cost price is nothing but 6 by 4, which is nothing but 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2. Fair enough. Yeah, but what is this? Cost price is symbolic of 2. So we are trying to say cost price is symbolic of 2. But what is the actual cost price per apple? I can calculate 384 divided by 12. 384 divided by 12. So in other words, you got to increase by 50% anyway. So we'll do this 12 three times and 12 three times, 12 two times. 32. Already you are saying that this is 2 is symbolic of 32. If 2 implies 32, then 3 implies 40. Simple calculation. 2 means 32, 1 means 80, 1 means 16. Therefore, it is nothing but 40. Very, very simple question. Somebody understands how to use the multipliers properly would hardly take any time to answer some of these beautiful cat questions. Very simple ones, very nice cat questions. It hardly takes any time. Yeah, this is also a cat question. I change the numbers. I change the numbers. Answer this. Give me that confidence that we are good to doing. Yeah, answer this. Beautiful cat question. Another one. Beautiful cat question. I change the numbers. Storyline is same. Storyline is same. Yeah, I expect everybody answering this. Go ahead. I'll give a minute. What happened, guys? Where you guys are stuck? Okay, do it with me. Please listen. Yeah, he gives a cash discount in the sense if somebody pays by cash, he gives a discount of this. He doesn't want to be paid through Google Pay or Paytm. Nothing doing. He wants it to be. He wants to pay this by a cash discount. Fair enough. So 14.28% still makes a profit of this. Okay, after allowing 13 apples to a dozen, which means instead of giving a dozen to make them happy, this is called as baker's dozen. I'm sure all it knows. So all of you would have heard this in the schools. This is called as baker's dozen, right? So technically in the West, the bakers used to sell those bread called bun, call it bun or bread, whatever we call it. So baker's dozen means what? You buy 12 items, they will always give one free. That is called as the baker's dozen. Baker's dozen means 13, right? Baker's dozen implies technically 13 there. So that's what it is. An Apple trader offers a cash discount of this. Already gives a discount. So then finally, let's see the question. So after all this, therefore, he's saying that by what percent above the cost price were his apples listed? Fine. Multiplier related with markup. Of course, there is a multiplier related with markup. Then there is a multiplier related with cash discount. Then there is a multiplier related with quantity. Then comes the multiplier related with the final profit. Fair enough. So after reading this question, this is the undercurrent. This is what runs in my mind. Okay, I read the question. Okay, what are the parameters running in this? This is what the parameter is running in this. Fair enough. So let's put it to the perspective. Multiplier related with the markup. This itself I want because he took them from the somebody already who is making them, who already know who is selling these apples, and then he marked each apple at certain price, and he's trying to give all this. Okay, what is the cash discount is giving? Cash discount is giving is 14.28%, nothing but 6 by 7. Fair. Okay, what is the multiplier related with the quantity? All right, what is multiplier related with the quantity? He was supposed to give 12, but he's giving how much? 13. He's giving 13. He'll make a loss because of this. Instead of giving 12 to please them, if he gives 13, naturally that creates another loss proposition. He doesn't make overall loss. Overall may not be a loss, which means it brings down his profit margin. It brings down that because he's supposed to give them a dozen. He's supposed to give only dozen apples, but he's giving 13 apples just to please them, to make them happy. Okay, take one more. That he's doing that. Fair enough. Okay, that is what he's doing. Yet he's making a profit of 14.28%. What is this 14.28% profit? So he's making a profit of 8 divided by 7. This is a profit. 8 divided by 7. We all understand the multiplier story. I wrote those figures. Therefore, let's resolve them. So 7 cancels with this particular 7. This is what is happening on one side. Okay, and then multiplier related with markup. Multiplier related with markup, therefore is nothing but 8 divided by 6, and then the other one is 12 there. Okay, this is 4 2 times, therefore this is 4 3 times, and this is 2 3 times. Therefore multiplier related with the markup is nothing but 1. Did I make a mistake somewhere there? Okay, there is a 13 also. Hang on. This 13 I have to push it on the other side. I made that mistake of pushing that 13 onto the other side. Yeah. All right, so everything remains same. Therefore, you are saying that this is becoming 13 divided by 9. Therefore, he is making a profit of 4 by 9. What is 4 by 9? 44.44%. I think while putting the answer options, I made some mistake there or whatever, all it a typo error. Roughly about 44%. Nearest integer answer has to be 44%. Is this making sense? Clear? Clear? Okay, don't worry, read too much into the answer options. One of the numbers has to change to 44%. That would be our answer. Yeah. Give a quick confirmation that we are all learning something, making sense. Okay, Mukesh. Oh, thank you, Mukesh. Great, good one. All right. Yeah, glad to hear that comment from you. Yeah. Okay, are we all learning something? Quick. One last question will do. Are we all learning something, making sense? Is there some value addition that happened? The usage of multipliers, right? Yeah, quickly respond. Last few minutes and we are done. I'm hoping we are all learning something. That's the whole idea. Whole idea is what if we spend that 1 hour at the end of it, some change should happen, some learning should happen, right? That's the whole thing out there. Okay, this is one last cat question for the day, right? With this question, we will close this particular concept. Yeah. All right, let's try this and then we will wind up with this particular question. That's a good comment, Kushag. Yeah, nice. Well, good. Super. Okay, you read this. Let us do this together. Okay, because of want of time, let us do this together. Okay, if I give little more time, you'll be able to crack it. Language is a little intense, you know. Language is a bit intense into this. If you really want to try, maybe I will time it. I will give 1 more minute from now. I already gave a minute. That's okay. I will add 1 more minute. If you are trying it fair to you, take a minute from now. That makes 2 minutes. Answer is an integer box. All right. So here we go. Let's try this. A salesman, instead of making, do it with me, guys. Do it with me. So let's wrap it up with this. Let's wrap it up and let's conclude and go to bed. Yeah, a salesman, instead of marking up cost price by 10%, discounted the cost price by 10%. See, there is a salesman. See, the owner said that, the shop owner said, hey, this is what you got to do. But then by, instead of marking up by 10%, he pressed the wrong button in the calculator. Instead of doing plus, he did minus. Therefore, he gave a discount of this. Technically, what he's supposed to do after reading this question, what you are supposed to do. So you are supposed to do, give a mark it up by 10%. Multiplier related with markup. So what is involved here? Listen to me. Multiplier related with markup, and then to cheer up the customer, they will give a multiplier related with a discount, which becomes the final selling price. This is what it should become. All right, that would become the selling price there, right? That is nothing but multiplier related with the final profit. This is what is technically supposed to happen out there. All right, fair enough. So let's understand this. Hey, he is supposed to mark it up by what? 10%. All right, 10% means it should become 11 divided by 10. It should actually become actually, right? Instead of marking up the cost by 10%, he discounted 10%. We'll complete what happened, but actually what is supposed to happen? It should become 11 by 10. On this, he was supposed to give a discount. Okay, on this, he is supposed to give a discount of what? 5%. 5% means what? 5% is nothing but 1 divided by 20 discount. What is the multiplier therefore? 19 divided by 20. This is what is supposed to happen on the given item. There is a mark price. There is a mark price. Mark price is happening. Marking up is happening of 10%. There is a cost price. This is what is supposed to happen on this cost price. He will mark it up by 10%, means he will make it 11 by 10 times of the cost price. And then he will give a discount of 5%. That is nothing but 19 by 20 he makes it, which becomes ideally the first case scenario of the selling price. Instead of doing this, what this fellow did is he gave a discount. By listing itself, he listed down by 10%, which means he made it 9 by 10 instead of 11 by 10. So instead of doing it 11 by 10, he listed as 9 by 10. And being unaware, he again gave a discount of 5% on it. Therefore, 9 by 10 into 19 by 20, because he gave a discount of 5% as usual, because he listed it wrong. All this is happening on what? On some cost price. On some cost price, he marked it up, but while marking, he marked it wrong. He made it 9 by 10. And then he's giving a discount on this. Because of this, what he was supposed to collect is getting reduced by 570. So shop owner had some expectation. So whatever was his expectation, he's getting 570 less on that. This is what is happening. Okay, first give me a quick confirmation that this equation is clear. Is this clear? Is this equation clear? Give a quick confirmation that yes, this is making sense. This made sense, because this is important. That's important. He brought the item, he marked it up, he gave a discount. Becomes the selling price. Well, it's selling price 1. He took the item, he marked it wrong, and he gave a discount. It became selling price 2. The difference turned out to be 570 rupees, because he had some expectation. The collection, while collecting, it was 570 rupees less. But the collection got reduced by 570. Fair enough. So we get the answer from here. Therefore, CP is common. Therefore, CP is common. So you are saying that, okay, so denominator is also common. 110 into 2, that is 200. Denominator is common for both the figures, right? In the numerator, 19 is common. What is uncommon? 11 and 9 are the only two uncommon figures. Only the 11 and 9 are two uncommon figures, which becomes 2. 2, which will resolve in 570. 19 one time, 1930 times. This is 2 one time, 200 times. Therefore, the cost price of this particular item is nothing but 3000 rupees. Cost price is 3000 rupees. That is what should come in the box. All right, made sense? Everybody made sense? Clear? Clear, my friends? Question clear? Quickly confirm. This was the last CAT application for the day. This is clear. I will do quick some announcements and we will wind up. Meanwhile, you have to put some comments or something that you would like to ask, you can put there. And if somebody has joined in between, could not watch from the beginning, I suggest please watch from the beginning or go back to the previous lecture. Yeah, if you have liked what we are discussing, please like that, put that like button. So if we are using our time wisely and we are using the content properly and the presentation is coming out well, if you are liking it, let's continue that learning. You can always like before you stop, and share it with your friends as well. Let them also get benefited and let them join in whenever it is feasible. Share it with them. Yes, that's something I expect you to do. Yes, closure commence. There are certain new batches getting launched. That's one of it's getting launched on 4th, and few of them launched a couple of days back. Some for CAT 21, some for CAT 22. Some of the finest educators are taking them. You can take a look at that. If it suits your requirements, structured courses is what you're looking for, you can try that. Yes. So one last quick announcement there. I will also be handling the lectures on the app application, that is Unacademy app. If you have not downloaded the app, please download the app, use the referral code and download this particular app. I am planning to do algebra or PNC, which I will let you know on Monday. All right, because I'm planning to start this on Tuesday. I'm planning to launch this particular batch on Tuesday. I mean, of course, it's a free lectures. These are also free lectures. But yes, on Monday, I will let you know. So which side I want to go or what I would like to see. But then anything that you want to put in the comment, you can, of course, put that in the comment out there. You can put them. I will watch through your comments. And if you are watching this video after the live, still there is a comments which is possible, which you can put those particular comments after this live. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10:30. And if you have certain concerns with respect to quant, especially if you have started preparing late, then how do you go about this? Will I be able to do all the topics, or should I leave some topics? Then how it can be done with wisdom so that you don't compromise on your percentiles, that you don't have to necessarily compromise much. Without compromising too much, still you can hit upward of 95 percentile still by living, or especially already if you have started it a little late or you are stressed out of time. How do we do that is what we will discuss at 10:30 in the morning. And as usual, I will see you guys at 2 and 10 with our DI as well as our quant learning. So let's continue. Tomorrow we'll do compound interest. We'll see the multiplier application in the compound interest. That's what we'll do tomorrow. I hope all these sessions are helping you. So any comments? Yeah, any group we can join for updates, Risha. All right, this is the group you can join for the updates for the time being. For the time being, you can join this particular group. And the dedicated group, I will let you know. So for the time being, this is the group, Risha. This is the group you can join. And this is nothing but L. This is nothing but small case L. All right, that brings me to the close of the lecture. If there are no comments, if you want to still put the comments at the end of the lecture, please do that. And if somebody watching this lecture didn't understand too much about the multiplier, please watch the lecture on percentages. You will get some idea from there. Yes, all right. Good going. So I will take leave from you. Good night. See you tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Bye till then. Stay blessed.